Greetings, fellow Guardians. 'Tis the season for Iron Banner, and there's been a lot of talk about strategy. Should we be capturing all the zones all at the same time and doing all the kills? Should we split up so that you've got an offensive, defensive play? That's the conversation I want to get going in this video. So, one of the things I will say, not being a particularly strong PvP player myself, is if you can get yourself into a clan with some other stronger players, don't feel intimidated, but well, as long as they're happy to play with you and you're not holding them back too much. I'm lucky enough to have some very patient but extremely strong players in my clan, and although when you're match made with these players is much harder, what it does do is it forces you to up your game. The strategies that would have worked when you've just got titans running at you with a shotgun from 100 meters away and you're able to just pick them off don't work against top tier players. So what it does do is it forces you to up your game, and also because you're playing alongside those people on your team, you learn the ways, you learn not to go running into a room, you learn which corners have got sight lines for snipers further down the line and all that kind of stuff. What I wanted to show in this video was I was lucky enough to jump into a 6-stack with Sorma, my partner in crime, who's pretty much same skill level as me. We're both dads with multiple children and demanding jobs, so we don't have that much time to play Destiny, but we do have some really strong players in the clan in this match that I wanted to just sort of deconstruct. What we found happen was that we were behind against another team of very strong freelancers. We had 1 or 2 players that were able to go around, pretty much hold their own, annihilate me and Sorma, and give the others a good run for their money. And they were doing much better on points than us. They were capturing the zones and holding them down. And there was a turning point for the match, and I'll explain what it is when that comes along. We sort of flipped our strategy after that and started, rather than trying to play man for man, we changed our strategy. Rather than sort of covering the whole map in smaller groups, we sort of consolidated into one large group and were able to sort of take down the freelancers in a more organised manner. And then when it was required, we were able to split up, take all the zones, and then you've got the advantage, and then every kill is worth more points. And that was the turning point for our match. I'll let the match play through from start to finish. I've just had highlights going in the background during this bit, and I'll pull out some points that I think are noteworthy. Really, the point of this video is just to get a conversation going about what strategies you use in Iron Banner, because it's, you know, capturing all 3 zones is worth doing versus Control, where, you know, you can't launch a hunt or anything like that, and just staying at the 2 zones is probably a better strategy. So really, just what have you guys been playing? Do you all play kills and captures everybody all the time, or do you divide your team up into an offensive, defensive, or do you play, when you're capturing zones, do you have one guy left behind? The amount of times I've had someone just yeet the entire team when we've been stood at a zone, and of course there's no one left to take him out, so then he can capture the zone himself. Whereas if you've got one man slightly behind watching with some fairly fast time to kill weapon like a sniper rifle, then, you know, the yeet comes in, but the sniper can take him down and make sure we hold on to that zone. Things like that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll spin the match back and play from the start.
Iron Banner, starring Blaze Axia, Quail, DJ, Shadow, Mustang, Sorma, The Dark Knight, and Bizzlebear, Last of Tommy.
Starting out the match now, capturing zones.
Opponent claims zone A.
And we're straight into the action. It's all about B in this map, because if you're controlling that area where they've got B, there's only the route around the outside. You have to go through B to get between A and C, and the heavy is in the way around the outside. So this map's kind of arranged like a B is sort of your pinch point. Now, that's me trying to use the shotgun there. I swung around the corner expecting him to be sort of like a head height, but when you've got the mini-map and they've got the mini-map and you're playing against top tier players, you've got to assume they're never just going to be walking around at head height. He got me because I had to, the split second it took me to readjust to aim up, he'd already taken me out.
So this is that J Marta Pros. He's one of their two top tier players that they've got. The other one is somebody's real dad. So we're back fighting over B. We've got C. I think I'm trying. Bizzle's currently trying to take A. That's me. I think I just managed to snatch it.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
So we've got the advantage, but I think we're now sort of like fairly split up. We're not. So Sorma's he's seen on the mini-map there's someone coming around the corridor. He's doing the right thing by checking behind him, but we've got Cash Money Swag in that middle area coming back towards C.
Zone A lost.
So you can see their team's very much split up into a group of freelancers. They're all very independently strong, but they're not sort of like a cohesive team. So this guy's got the sniper. He's just missed the headshot on Jasira there.
Zone C lost. The flames are lit, and you stand strong. The lead has grown, but they're still within reach. You must do something to catch them.
So now we're being hunted. Not ideal. Blaze and Sorma consolidated together. I'm sticking by Quail, one of our strongest players. We seem to be surviving the hunt fairly well. You can see points-wise we're way down at the moment. 16 to 40, 17 to 40 at the moment. So they're more than double what we got. Okay, defensively popping some grenades up there. DJ's just swung a grenade up to stop people coming down that corridor. For territory control, I prefer grenades like the Thunderstorm grenade on the Warlock, or the solar grenade where it keeps burning, or Void grenade, because they hang around for a while and the enemy sort of knows he's got to walk through the grenade. Although they're not that high damage immediately, they know they've got to walk through the grenade to come through the doorway, so you can kind of like block areas down when you're in.
Opponent claims Zone B.
When you've got doorways and things like that, people can't just jump over the top of them. Coming back into the fray, I'm separated off from the others. I've got two of them coming at me. I'm trying to run round the outside, but two of my teammates have just been down on the other side. I'm trying to push here where I really shouldn't be. And so I'm sticking on the shotgun, really to give me that +2 mobility that the lightweight frame does, just to try and stay alive. You see I'm being chased back round, but now my team's there to set me. I'm alright, but yeah, 2 supers on me.
They thought they had.
I was valiantly trying to use Chaos Reach to take them both out, but I got one. The other Sentinel Shield guy finished me off. Pretty big ask. Okay, heading back into the fray. You can see now it's 62 to 34, so they're
Zone C lost.
twice the points we are. This guy's got me straight away. This move, Sorma, Avengers Bizzle there, downs half their team in one move. Let's see that again in an instant replay. So Quail and me are sort of down there. Peek around the corner, he sees all 3 of their team is there. Lands behind cover, jumps straight back up. Blade Barrage, one of the finest. I love that move. And from this point on, we're now able to push, take the heavy, first thing. Being critical there, I think Sorma should have probably picked up the second bout, but then we're straight into going up after locking all of the zones down. He's come back up after us, but we're strong enough in numbers that we're able to sort of like keep them locked down.
5 minutes remaining.
I'm expecting people to come down that corridor, but no one did, so yeah, just heading back. Again, it's all really trying to control the central area now. Teammates just coming back from A. I'm just checking that there's no one doubling around behind them. Just making sure that A's covered. Yep, here's the person coming round the outside. So chipped off a little bit of health there. He's expecting me to be waiting around the corner, so I come round behind. And if I knew how to aim the shotgun, and I didn't just empty both shots either side of him, he'd be dead now. Somehow I managed to stay alive during this bit, and then I'm trying to use his shield to shield me. But 2 other people from that attack's not great. So, but me giving them that extra time, harassing that player, stopping them taking that zone, means that we're now back into the hunt. So it wasn't a good move to be split from everybody, because I did give away a kill, but it did enable us to start another hunt. So working my way back around the outside. Sawn's down, unfortunately.
The hunt has at rest. The hunt is over.
And then I'm heading back because I know Blaze, very strong member of my team, get around that corner, and then they're not able to finish me off. The fact that I'm low on health and they've been shooting at me often baits players. Not so much with the top tier ones, but if you've got like lesser players, they'll push an unadvantageous position to try and secure a kill. And if your other teammates are there, they can just pop their heads around the corner and team shot them.
Claim zone A.
Okay, we've got supers going off in this area. Flame hammer guy burning. Sawn's doing good effort to get rid of his shield there, but I think he just jumps high and comes in behind the wall. Finishes Sawn off. I'm locked down behind there because of the sniper's got a headshot on me, and this burning hammer guy just comes around with the last second of his super and finishes me off. So gave away a couple of kills there, but can you see on the points, 92 to 85, we totally turned the tables on him. That hunt, picking up the heavy, locking down the zones, putting them on the rebound, and sussing out the fact that they're not cohesive, they're all freelancing off doing their own thing. Pushed quite effectively with us there on C.
Zone A captured. Two have the advantage.
We're consolidating back at A.
Zone C lost.
We need to be grabbing that B. We know they're at C, heading back in. So I'm checking the outside and checking the inside. Where are they? Someone's just downed our entire team. So me and Thorn are just holding on to A rather than pushing an unadvantageous position, because we know virtually all their team's still there. We're consolidating back at Z, letting our teammate respawn, coming back into it. Quail's now finished off what I started. They're now trying to take A, but we've captured C in response.
Zone C captured. Zone A lost. Two zone advantage.
Now we've taken B as well.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
And now we just need to tidy up the B area. We know there's a couple more at A. Sawn just put a blade barrage in the back of my neck. Better safe than sorry, I guess. And I know he's around the corner, so with a shotgun out and ready, the idea is I can kind of take him, but he slides around. Good player, this true, 81209. Slides around the corner with a handgun, outranging me. He knows I'm probably lying in wait with a shotgun, but he's far enough away that I can't one-shot him, or I can't follow up with a melee. So he slid around the corner, hand cannons, a few shots. That's the way you do it. So tempting to just come straight around a corner and someone's just lying in wait with a shotgun, or doing the old trick where you float in the air.
Capture. Everything's yours. Find your prey to end.
Or use a triple jump to leave you above. So now we're into the final hand. 118 versus 116. Just need to not give away those kills. So as soon as I'm getting attacked, it's like, rather than engage, just get behind cover. Stay behind cover. Rest of the teammates finish it. And that's a pullback from not doing very well to winning the match. That's all for now, and covers the things that I've been focusing on to try and increase my skill at Destiny. I'll be asking the other members of my clan for some more advanced tips for the next video, and see if any of them want to do a feature, which would be awesome, as we have some pretty lethal members. Much better than me. But if you've got any tips yourselves that you think have helped, or some clips of you putting these tips to work, I'd love to see them. Like I said, I didn't come up with any of these tips myself, but as other players told me to start using them, I've really seen them improve my enjoyment of Destiny. So I hope they do the same for you guys. Drop me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.
Don't be afraid to slap that subscribe
On
bizzleware.com. Yeah. Subscribe. 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 Yeah.